What's up, card gamers? It's me, your boy, Notepad Anon. How we doing? Hello, everyone. My name is Notepad Anon, and I write games for fun. So what are we doing today? Well, today we are going to be, we're going to be writing more. We're going to be writing more Invoker, otherwise known as Cardboard Hustle. Did a couple things in between times. Let me go over everything that occurred. Because I always feel I feel like I didn't mention this before, but I did actually clean up the website a little bit. If you look at the website, you may notice some games are no longer there. Don't worry, you are not hallucinating. Some games did get removed, but they did get put in the funny document. They've been put in the funny document saying, hey, you want to access all these things. Here, you click right here. And hey, if you scroll all the way, actually, I don't even think it's on this one. It's games to the fix bin. Here's all the games that were removed. Some of them got removed because I'm like, this just isn't really good and I don't like it at this point. I need to fix it. Others of them were just like, you just need to get fixed, or you've just kind of... Your way of doing things has been sunsetted for now. Until we fix you, you go to the sadness box. So, just note that, again, you are not having a collective hallucination. Let's see, did I put the SRD in the correct location? I'm like 80% sure I did. Yes, I did. Here you go. Yeah, this is the SRD. There we go. The SRD now this document sucks less. Yeah, so here's everything here. Again, there's no art or anything. Some of them are a little bit jankier than others. I probably should take time and just redo this game and just make it a little bit more accurate to how I would want to do it nowadays, but as you can see, it's just a very large game. And because it's a very large game, it's a pain in the ass to fix. Let's see. What other exciting news? Come to New Zealand. We have best lamb and ice cream. Also hobbits and Maori and not too many Australians. So the next poll will be the fix-it bin. Maybe. Perhaps. I don't know. Because the next poll, kind of regardless of what happens, the next poll is going to be for Game 100. And there's very few games that I think that really qualify for Game 100. So I'm building a list. I'm putting a team together, you could say. So a little bit of notes when it comes down to Cardboard Hustle's card game, otherwise known as Invoker. We've got the Imperial Regalia. What is Imperial Regalia, you might ask? This is effectively alt-win conditions that one archetype gets that they can give to other players. And usually, they're not necessarily all alt-win conditions. Some of them are just bullshit cards that do bullshit things. Most of them, like, some of the items are like, oh, hey, you just have the Imperial Seal, you draw an extra card. Hey, you have a Euphoria bottle, which you kill yourself with. On the other hand, you can give it to your enemy and have them drink from it. Then you end up with things like some action cards, which are like instantly destroy any monster. I was going to make it literally a 0-cost card, with the idea being you literally say no and you just destroy anything for free, but you have to destroy one of your own. Some you get the Contract of the World. And yeah, some of these are a little bit big. You got some funny ones. You get the Martyred Troubadour, obviously, and then you have the Abyssal Pet, which is a 3-piece Exodia. Oh, guess what it is? Hey everyone, it's time to summon Black Magician Manly. Like TCG past year, you've got to be shitting me. Spying my fucking PC notepad. We have been... this is inspired by a very, very particular game. Mostly the One Piece CCG. So wow, so you've made 100 games. Currently, I think I'm about at 98. I'm at 98, I think, with all of these games, 98 or 99. There's a couple that I'm like, yeah, this is a game I've made, but it's like a riff on another game. It's like, those are always kind of weird to count. Yeah, Cardboard Hustle, but we are in the upper 90s. Kind of, no matter the count, we're in the upper 90s. But yeah, this is a commission project too, so I'm getting paid money for that. I got paid real, actual money for this. I've been debating on skills for quite a while at this point. And right now, it's functional enough. Not good, functional. Also, in case you were wondering, yes, the stats are card game. I've lost all sense of right or wrong at this point. Get ready for card games. Now, generally speaking, everything is good there. Let me bring up Cardboard Hustle Experience Requiem. Let me bring up Cardboard Hustle itself. So, I'll bring up Cardboard Hustle. So, this is the Invoker rulebook. The rulebook for the actual card game is done. Everything is in here. You can play the card game now. Some of them are it's a little goofier in some sections. I might need to clean some of this up when we get to it. But yeah, if you want to play the card game, it's right here. It's only 16 pages. It's not too much. The exciting book, the cards aren't final. I'm going to probably have to redo some of these. You can see I have the costs on here for Scrack. Which, Scrack is not very good, by the way. Scrack is kind of a meme pretender. Because he does, his main ability is getting his shit beat out of him. Look it up, mate. But, yeah, we've got the basics all here. We got our example one, again, the, hexproof support scry 4 flying book that you can sacrifice to someone drop a 6-soul monster. Giant taunted indestructible 1. Mind you, this is an extremely expensive card for blue, but you can make it in white for probably 3. Because welcome to playing blue. Fuck you, blue. I'm trying to think of, like, what's the best way to play for all of them, but I know my natural hatred towards blue is going to come through at least once. We've got the Woodsy Bow, again, kind of just a basic item card, attaching souls. Most everything worked the exact same and works pretty standard from what I've been talking about. I did... let me see. We have the game flow. Where was it? It was setting up the game. Effectively, we were having some problems related to the concept of first turn advantage. First turn advantage is something that happens in a lot of TCGs, which is whoever goes first usually has an advantage. It's a card advantage, it's an action advantage, it's something. Some games get around this by saying, oh, well, you don't draw your first turn. Some games be like, oh, well, you only draw 1 energy card or something. Because we have such a little amount of card draw in general, what I ended up doing is effectively the primary one, the player who goes first, draws 5, the one going second draws 6, and you do not draw your first turn. As the first invoker in the first round does not draw. So you will have 5 cards. If you go first, you will have 5 cards, but you will go first. They will have 7 cards, and they go second, though. I'm hoping that's a decent enough compensation. Jesus, people are gifting things. Thank you all for gifting things. Love you all. Anonymous grifter, I'll have you know. What the Sigma? Goodness gracious, thank you very much. Wait, it's anonymous gifter. I thought it was anonymous grifter, by the way. I'm not calling you a grifter, I'm sorry. It's anonymous gift. It's an anonymous gift. I'm like, anonymous grifter? Yeah, no, I'm one of those. He's literally me. Thank you very much, very cool. Love you, heart-shaped symbol. You really are my Doki Doki Literature Club TM bottom text. See, people have said I should play visual novels on stream, and I was like, you should play like Doki Doki Literature Club. I don't like Doki Doki Literature Club very much, fun fact. Not a big fan of DDLC. I would want to play, though, here's the funny thing. I do want to play, though, the actual VN mod for DDLC. That's the joke. I want to play the real VN mod for it. That just turns it into a real visual novel and not any of the other shit. Why? Because I find it funny. I will get you to play Snoot Game one day. Snoot Game is on there. I'll have you know, because of Snoot Game, I was one click away. One click from buying Dustborn to make our own retarded Snoot Game with it. I'll have you know, I was so close. We were this close. We almost had the meme. All that happened though was, actually, before I forget, and I'm gonna forget if I don't tell everyone this right now. So, I'm gonna tell everyone this right now, so I don't forget. I've been playing a video game. It's not a very fun game to watch, but it's just very nice to relax. I've been playing a game called Dragon Ruins 2. It's effectively wizardry, but really basic wizardry. I was looking up a guide because I'm like, I feel like I'm doing something wrong, and I realized something. They are using artwork from this gentleman for his own game, because this guy made a game called Javadry, which is literally just a Java-based version of fucking wizardry, and he made all the artwork for it. He then proceeded to make all the artwork is free. Yeah, you can use all of this artwork here. I'll probably message him if I ever decide to do it. But yeah, all of the artwork is free. There's a lot of it too. And it's not bad. But yeah, no, I just wanted to remind the people. Because if I felt that if I did not, I would feel like I'm the bad person here. So there you go. Is it AI? No, it is entirely him, because he's a weird autist who likes wizardry. See, don't you know? You know what? I will even give me 1 second. I will fucking link that. I will link it in the server. Yeah, the Notepad add-on. The Notepad add-on visual novel will be entirely a crypto miner, by the way. Like, it would just be an elaborate crypto miner. And that would be the ARG element, is finding out you have a crypto miner installed on your PC, but it'll be just another anime girl. Kawaii! Don't look in your system folder. Oopsie doopsie. It'd be great. We could become millionaires. Anime coin exists. Yeah. I should. Again, yeah, no. It's just a rotating shitcoin. Every update, we change it to a new shitcoin. That's the secret. Wizardry is one of those games that I would want to play on stream, but I know that I would get very mad at it. Even like Dragon Ruins 2, if we do ever play Runes 2 on stream, the thing with it, I'm just going to give everyone the idea behind it too, because while we're here, while we're talking about video games, this is Dragon Runes 2. Very simple game. It's technically an auto battler. What do I mean by it's an auto battler? You don't use combat actions or anything like that. You just go through dungeons. That's it. I like the game. It's a very relaxing game. If we ever do a game like this, I will most likely it will not be a we're playing Dragon's Ruin 2, it's we are vibing for an afternoon kind of thing. That's what it would be. So, back to real things. Card games. Children's card games. But yeah, everything you need to play the game is here. I did put in some notes when it came to, monster slots, especially because someone did point out that, it was Momoji, actually. It was actually, Momoji pointed this out, which was effectively known as the ballooning deck. Yeah, ballooning deck was in fact an option. Now you may be wondering, what do you mean by a ballooning deck? Well, you can give enemies effects. You can give enemies keywords, including colossal and giant. Yes, it is entirely possible to give an enemy the colossal condition, having them take up space in the monster slot area, making it so they're the only monster on the field. I had to write in an effect of what would happen if you chose to balloon an enemy. And everything just gets banished back to your head, everything gets bumped back to your head. Ballooning is... The fact that ballooning is a thing that someone came up with, I am very happy with. I want everyone to know this. I am extremely happy that people found a way to exploit giving people the colossal tag to bump things out, and then proceeded to make it a Berry Boy reference. My life is in ruins. Little did we know. Here we are. So, but yeah, no, pretty basic stuff. Nothing too exciting. There's a couple ideas with reactions, item cards, attaching souls. And of course, the very large glossary. Some names got changed, notably riposte. This used to be counter, but I used counter elsewhere, so that got changed. We also got Avenger. Avenger is effectively, used to be called Protector, but Protector was a terrible fucking name, so I changed it. And Avenger was a pretty good compromise. So there we go. Here, let's see what happens. I still need to write the lore, by the way. I've got all the lore in the most important place I can, my head, which is not very useful for anybody. However, it's useful for me. There we go. This game is the full card game section of this children's card game is officially 17 pages long and a little over 3,000 words. So, let's get back to the real bit. So, generally speaking, we are going to be creating an invoker today. Can I summon a dragon maid waifu? Can I choose to have sex with it and end my term? Thank you. Due to the nature of how Cardboard Hustle works and Invoker itself works, you, in theory, can create any deck of your choice. So if you want to do that, I cannot stop you. If you want to make Blue Eyes white waifu dragon, I cannot stop you from doing that. Putting it in the active position, the rested position to have sex with it, I also cannot stop you from that. And technically, that's a guardian for it. We already kind of use the term guard in some places, so Avenger kind of works. Because the entire idea of how it works is you have life cards. Now, life cards are a thing from a lot of the Bandai TCGs, Gundam, One Piece, etc. And let's say, for example, I take a hit. I would take a card from my life cards and put it in my hand. If it has the Avenger tag on it, you play it automatically. You have the option of playing it automatically. And that could mean, oh, hey, I have an 8-drop Avenger on turn 2, kind of thing. And now it's a fucking cracked build. It's difficult to plan around them. That's why I made it it's relatively cheap. But I also put down the buff on character appearance generators. I know players sometimes don't need them, but I think everybody thanks me when I include a quick way to generate a random person fits in the setting. I think it's not a bad idea. I'm awful at writing charts and things like that, so I usually don't. If you have something that does self-damage, can you still play them that way? Yes. Unironically, Spartan, yes. But to answer your question there, Simper, yeah, it is a it's a good way. Kind of depends on the situation. Sometimes they can get really overly detailed, being like, you have a big nose. Like, I think for most players, if you have, like, what are they? What do they look like, roughly speaking? Like, usually it's like, what are they? How do they look? How old are they usually? And then maybe a quirk. Like, oh, it's an old dwarf with a funny nose. People are going to understand that and have put that in their head. Or you know, sometimes I've seen some that go really overly detailed. Yeah, even if it's just like gender, age, build, unusual feature, because usually it's like, I want to talk to the merchant. Okay, roll the dice. It's a female elf woman who looks pretty young. But, yes, now, Spartan, it's funny you joke about that, because we were talking about Imperial Regalia the other day, and we realized that you could combo that with the Euphoria bottle. Yeah, no, if you get higher than a kite and try to kill yourself, you can draw all your life cards. Just start drawing life cards. And if you have an Avenger-heavy deck, just keep drawing life cards. Why? Because you're bleeding to death anyway. Who cares? Yes. Can you use the fact that you're taking a horrible, magic opium to your advantage? Yes, you can. You can be a complete asshole and do that. It is very funny. There's a couple ways of doing this. There's a, the Euphoria bottle, the Crown and Command technically are the exact same thing, except who steals who. Couple of the other ones, like the Wraith Guard's not really a win condition. It just was like, oh, I get 10,000 extra attack. Yeah, some of these are like clearly meme ones. Others of them are like, yeah, no, this is a thing that you can do to actually win pretty reliably. Or, when in doubt, just give them a blood bond being like, if I die, you're dying too, motherfucker. If you are playing a king, blood bond is very good. If you are playing a wanderer, blood bond is not very good. Do not use blood bond, you will die. Because they just have to stall for 4 turns. But yes, so. Invoker duels. Yes, we are grading invokers today. So we are... Path of Champions. Creating an invoker. Let's see, how do I want to word this? How do I want to start character creation? Because character creation is always one of those things that's a pain in the ass. Every invoker enters the world of Orth in different ways. Some start with a local hobby shop. Buying a starter deck. Others Cultic mysteries surrounding the game. Others are seeking to oppose Aeon's global domination. Others are seeking... and others are just along for the ride. Invokers... each invoker... Let's see. Let's see. Joining a group and forming a pact with the other. Joining a forming a pact with the other invokers and their pretenders. Officially the pretenders care for one another. Yeah, the PL will take... Let's see, people take the role of invokers undergoing a journey across the world, whether that's playing card games or battling for the fate of reality. Reality is up to them. We gotta remember, technically, cut time is dead. Let's see, Aeon's global domination. So, no one really knows what's going on. Hey, what's going on? Why are we here? You're here because you are invokers playing children's card games. There's no real, consistent reason why you are playing children's card games. You are because you are playing children's card games. I found a sweet spot between having too many options figured out yourself would lead to decision paralysis. When appearing things bother me is your age build. Usually my thing is age, build, and gender shouldn't really affect your stats unless you're making a point about it. If you're making a point about it being them youngins don't know what they've got, that's fine. I mean, age is... My usual thing is, unless it's, extreme, age shouldn't really do much. Usually my thing is, 18 to about, 50 even. Nothing really changes. Alright, or roughly equivalent to whatever it is. Once you start hitting, oh, you're in your 60s or your 70s or you're 12, then it's wait a second. There's nothing more important in my life than children's card games. You've set my entire business around it. Bridge Commanders Aeon? Different Aeon. Same concept, though. What, did you really think I wasn't going to make horrible references to other things? And I needed a extremely malicious corporation / super cult. So you could fight some guy named Pegasus or, well, Unicorn. Nah, my guy, it's all the same setting. You don't understand. How do you think the apocalypse happened? The second impact was just a card game. God plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Again, Moses, part of the Red Sea with a Beyblade. The Pharaoh tried to do it. And I was even going to make it a point in the lore as being everybody wants these super god cards because these super god cards are cracked and can alter reality. The world doesn't know you can just duel the Death Planet. What a doubt, just duel it. I need to hack a system. Okay, have you ever thought about just dueling the computer? Let's see. So first things first. Each info is built around card game. Reflecting. Ability is that. Let's see. Each invoker is built around card game, reflecting their innate characteristics and abilities they've developed over their life. Each Garrett. Let's see. Card game is split between the mental and physical aspects of the hello phone. What do you need? What's poppin'? That's worrying. My mom texted me, "What were you cooking?" I'm not cooking anything. This is a worrying statement. Mental and physical aspects of the Each invoker has a total of 12 CG points distributed among all of their characteristics as they see fit, up to a maximum of 5 and a minimum up to a maximum of 5. Each invokers may reduce their let's see. Invokers may reduce their card game down to let's see. CG points. It's 12 points everyone's got, right? It was 12 ATBs. So oh my god, why are you here? Go away, Wozniak. No one likes you. No, go away. Die! They do not have dueling. God, a torture makes you campaign for North Africa. Chthonic entity makes you play Monopoly. Let's see. Character reduce a card game down to grant themselves additional. Let's see. Any less and they cannot participate. They are not able to participate. Yep, any less and they are unable to participate. So we want to do... How do we want to do this? We do this, we put you table properties, we make the column... Table properties, column width, not column width, it would be row, minimum row height. Can we make that? Actually, I can just do this. So we're going to do this. You do this. So first things first, we need to do card. Actually, I should ungroup you. We're going to grab you, put this here. We're going to, I probably don't need to do this one. I'm doing this for myself. So, going to center everything here and acumen, creativity. Actually, no. If we're doing card game, we have to keep it card game, right? Actually, why don't we? Acumen. Acumen. I keep doing that. No. Do this. We do this. We do Gideon Roman. We do 1, 2. Nope, did not mean to hit that. Where is the file? Wait, no, I can't do it there. Creativity. Two. So acumen. So the Invoker Scholarship and Understanding of what is grace pin? Actually, would be actually no, it would be at convincing. We do that with Steel Resolve. Find you. Ooh. Okay, actually, let's get rid of you. That 0.03. Can I fit everything on there? Of course I cannot. Yeah. Let's think. We want to... Actually, let's just look up creative professions. Mm. Let's see. Let's see. We want to do what would be a. Mm. Mm. Let's see. If you're a scientist, what would be some other good? If I want careers or like people who would be things, it would be. I want to be librarians. Okay. Let's think. Actually, what we can do. Kind of like an adult club, kind of like an adult thing, again, more of a teenage thing. So you're part of the library committee, and that's what it's kind of the idea. Rhetoric. So we want to do, what would be, actually we would do, actually, who would have a steeled resolve of being like, I am an unbreakable person. I am not gonna, I do not falter in the way of, let's see. If I want to be a steel discipline, oh yeah. Then if we because of course, like, what are you playing today, little Timmy? Well, I'm playing some Invoker, the hit new game that everyone loves. I don't like doing this, but that's let's see. The Invoker's natural dexterity. Fuck, what's a actually? Let's see. Good look, strong physique, or Mm. 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 Grace. Let's see. By the way, I saw your video on this. Is there any game that you think is actually a good feeder TRPG? Closest you can probably get is Delta Green. Out of curiosity, if I were to remake the Fate skill system, I'd go making it more in line with something like Storyteller, that is, break down the skills into categories. Yeah, it would be. The big thing with Fate skill systems is that Fate skills are normally not really based off of necessarily that. Yeah, you would need to. How do I want to word it? You would need to break off certain skills to be their own thing. And those certain skills, you would need to say, this is a very particular thing to do its own, like health, willpower, these are their thing. Here are skills and abilities that interact with the world doing those things. And there's a reason skill tribute systems are a pain in the ass. Because skill tributes are nightmarish. Mm, 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 mm. Athletes. Who else would have? Mm, 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 mm. -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 5. Mm. No, I don't need that. Mm. 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 Anger may have. May have negative rhetoric or net. Mm. 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 Let's see. Mm. 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 They have negative endurance. Having a high card game characteristic may define a particular feature about them as well. May define a particular feature as them as well. Mm. 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 There you go. Mm. Yeah, no. So if we want to make a actually, if we do something like this, we that looks weird. I don't like that. I guess we have to do it like this. Okay, so we're going to do it like this. So we're going to now do this. We need to go back up here so I know which one to do. Okay, so we got rid of that. We're going to determine our skills next. Now, nerds have high endurance. Basically, break down the skills in 3 categories: body skills, ability, knowledge skills that fix the problem. Oop, goodness. Alright, give me one second. I gotta turn on my lights. On what? God damn. I had to turn my lights on because I was sitting in the dark like a weird dude. Let's get back to writing card games. Because I love card games, everyone. Don't you? Maybe the real card games were the friends we made along the way. Now, as I've been saying, I've been having some issues with skills. Why have I been having issues with skills? Oh, jeez. Why have I We have 8 attributes to work with. 8 fucking attributes is insane, by the way. And a lot of these kind of also, some of them do overlap, and that's okay. I'm okay with them overlapping because that gives different characters a little bit different to work with. Hey, you could have the rhetoric of a fucking idiot. On the other hand, people just think you're really attractive, so they're going to listen to you. Alright, that's fine. Fine enough. Now, the problem is, skills, like what skills do you have in a Yu-Gi-Oh game? And the answer is, you don't. Because everyone's skill is, how good are you at card games? And that does not work. I've also realized something, and I will... do I need to fix it now? No. I won't fix it now. But it's... How do I want to word this? How do you do skills in this? The only thing I was able to come up with immediately, and this was my big think idea, was having the idea of practiced and talented and like career skills. So my idea, actually I don't really need you right now, so I'm gonna bring you over here. A practice skill, this is something just you write in, is you can is effectively just reroll. Is reroll the dice. Take the best result. Why is this good? Yeah, it's pretty good. This is something that you can use to do things. If you are talented in a skill, if you are talented in the skill, you just add a flat +3. Why +3 in particular? There's a very good reason for that. If we remember what the system is, it's 2d10 beat 12. 2d10 beat 12 means that you have about a 49, you've got about a 48, you got a little bit less than 50% chance of succeeding. If you have a +3, just a flat +3 to it, things are easier for you with that. Quite a bit, in fact. It goes above 50% with no attribute assistance. If you are talented in something and you have a negative in it, you mitigate the negative pretty drastically. Are skills necessary? It's right now, I'm worried that characters are not going to feel distinct enough. And right now, I want characters like this to feel like they are doing something. And it's just like, oh yeah, here's all the card game characters, but I want Tristan to be in here. I want Taya to be here. You have just psychic fucking powers or something. I want that to be relevant, because they're relevant in the media that we are citing. And because they're relevant in the media we are citing, having characters feel a little different, even if they select the same archetype. Like, the thing is, if we look at like the Herald, for example, like, Yugi is Jaden are both technically the Herald, because they have Heart of the Cards bullshit. However, at the end of the day, they're very different characters because they have very different skill sets. So it's like, okay, how do we get people with the same archetypes to feel different from one another, and also play into the gimmick of whatever the season is? That's the main thing as well. The only true duelist will get abilities based on their background. That's why I was like, that's why I want write-in skills, because I want like everyone to have like one skill. One skill means you're good at something. Hey everyone, you're Seto Kaiba. What's your one skill? You're just fucking super. You're a super businessman. You get anytime being a super businessman shows up. But hey, wait a second, isn't Pegasus also a super businessman? Yeah, but they have a different archetype. They approach things differently, they have different stats, but they both have the super businessman background. Cool, that's something different. Hey, I want to play the guy who knows the gimmick of the season. Hey, I want to be a good motorcycle racer. Why? Because we're dueling on motorcycles, and it's very important. I want to be someone who literally does not know how to deal with the bullshit other people are putting down. I'm just good at other things. Taya should feel like she's relevant. Because Taya was relevant. She didn't duel at all, but she still did things. That's what I was thinking of, like, you have, like, one skill, and it's, oh, is it practiced, talented, or or as I called it, a career skill, which was stuff from, stuff. Like, other stuff. Where the best way to think about it would be, like, an enabler. Like, actually, that's not a bad idea to call it. Like, you have one thing, and when the character advances, instead of just augmenting your deck, you can get a new practice skill or a new talented skill. It's giving characters something to strive towards as well that's not just tied to their deck. Because I still want people to feel like, oh yeah, my character is getting better in general, alongside his deck. I'm growing more powerful alongside my deck. Wow! Oh no, people are pinging me in the funny server. Oh, someone's having... Oh, thank God. Give me 1 second. Barony updated and I'm happy. Barony's getting an update and it's a good update. Type of land from playing without a parachute. Also resists being banished to another dimension with sheer egoism. Like, Kaiba start. If we do like, Seto Kaiba. Is he in season 0? Like, if we do Seto Kaiba season 0, he's literally just some asshole. That's all that he is. Like, he's just some asshole kid. But then you get, like, even, like, early season 1 Kaiba. Like, yeah, he's just some asshole rich kid. But then you see, like, oh, I want to see, like, season 5 Kaiba. Kaiba literally, by the end of the season, by the end of the series, by the end of the time where he is a relevant character, otherwise known as... Things get more ridiculous over time, and he just develops as a character, and there's a reason why Kaiba at the end of the series is effectively Superman, who has his own fucking jet. It's like, yeah, what's Kaiba's jet? You know, the fucking Blue Eyes White Dragon jet. Yeah, like, why does he have a jet that does that? Why does he have a jetpack? Because he just gets character development. And character development is more money. I'm okay with that. I want that to occur. I want Kaiba's development for a character. He's Iron Man or Batman. Hello. Yeah, so it's like, this is what I was kind of thinking about for skills, like just a very simple write-in skill system that'd be like, hey, here's something to make you interesting that is not immediately like a, oh, here's a +2 to your fucking acrobatic skill or whatever. I don't want that. Like, because I think these two work, because it says, hey, I am good at doing this. I am a sports guy. I like sports, so I know how to play sports really well. Or, oh, hey, I'm good with computers, so I know all the computer stuff. Will having computer skills help us win a duel? Maybe. But again, these are all like the bullshit things to justify getting into duels. Like, the only one I'm not sure about is this, is like the career skill. Because I wanted it to be like, this is an enabler. This is enabling you to do something. Because you are Seto Kaiba, you have a fuck ton of money, and that's your gimmick. That's your that's your career, is you have a fuck ton of money. Yeah, and that should be a thing. Again, Kaiba, you know, I want someone to be able to play, say, I want to play Kaiba, I want to play a character like that, or I want to play Joey. So what skills does Joey have? Joey's very fucking good at a lot of things. Tristan can't duel to save his life, but doesn't matter because Tristan's got good skills. Taya can't duel, but she's got skills. That's what I was thinking, like, it gives the casual something to bounce off as well, is that they would just get, like, 2 more of these, like, over everyone else. So they're just good at things. So, hey, you know, two people playing a casual still means they can do a lot of different things, and they can feel very different from one another. That, it also gives the supernatural bullshit artist something to hop off of, because they would just get a special skill, pretty much. Unless we do it like this, I mean, like, you have to select one of these 2 with GM approved, like an enabler skill. I don't know. Again, I'm hoping, like, you can see, because again, if you want to play someone like Joey, you just have really high discipline and probably high creativity. But how do you play Taya Gardner? How do you play Taya fucking Gardner or Anzu Mizaki? Well, you know, Taya. How do you play Taya? The answer is, you don't play Taya, because who wants to play fucking Taya in a goddamn Yu-Gi-Oh game? You! Probably you will, because you're all going to spite me, and all of you would say, well, I want to play Taya Gardner. So it's like, how do I make her relevant? How do I make a character like her do something productive? And the answer is, you don't. But how do we? Gross, imagine playing the woman. The enabler skill could do with what anchors the right in. Unless we do something like, okay, bear with me. These are right in Ing skills. So these are Ing skills for I can probably do a little bit of copy and pasting from the last commission project, because I can do that, because welcome to my this is my stream. I can do whatever I want. But these are our Ing skills. That is climbing, jumping, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just Ing, you know, doing a thing. While the enabler is like, what's your skill? I'm absurdly rich. What's your enabler skill? Hey, I have psychic powers. Or, oh, hey, I have something, like I own, like, Aeon employee or something. Like, those are, like, those are your special things. You don't get them normally. Unless we go... Baringudu Soru, Jack Atlas. Good old Jack Atlas. Burning Soul. One of the many friends at Yu-Gi-Oh's 5Ds. Signers. The only group that can summon the legendary Crimson Dragon, the embodiment of the Red Star. Why is it on her boobs? It's very specifically on her boobs. Really? Yeah, and that's why I'm like, yeah, she's like, oh, what does she do? Yeah, she has fucking psychic powers. Because that's just a thing that she can do. Real, okay, I understand that, Spartan. Let me send you. Because, like, saying, oh, well, yeah, no, he has this burning soul, burning soul or whatever. The idea of, like, a burning soul would be, hey, I just have an insane amount of discipline and endurance. Why? Because I'm just that fucking cool. Yeah, let's watch Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, everyone. You forgot that my soul is coming back. No, I guess the ability to literally call upon a burning soul ability would be pretty useful. How could he get out? And creates miracles. What are you fucking... 5Ds is fucking stupid. I love it. Why are you're allowed to... You're allowed to synchro like that. Why? That's not how any of this works. That's not how any of this works. Okay, I mean, okay, okay, I think I can do this. All right. Invoker, they're Use of skills. Each skill. Skills are divided. These are divided between. Oh god, let's see. What are the odds exactly? Hello, Leonard. We like Leonard. He's a good guy. Part of the cards, then my idea is that one card in the deck PC is especially connected to Soul Guild, like Blue Eyes White Dragon, Wing Karibo, or Hojima Trio. Like, the idea is, if you are playing a Herald, you can literally hard the cards. Like, the special connection is your Pretender. Like, everyone has their signature card out all the time. That's your super cool, awesome Pretender. I summon you, Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes White Dragon comes out at the start of the fucking game because Kaiba already has that at his Pretender. That's his gimmick card. He knows it. He loves it. He's enabling it. So, let's do, these are divided, what do I fucking call them? Practiced, Practice and talent skills are has the invoker write a short phrase or word that summarizes. We want to do Super Saturday Hero Showtime. The superhero shadows. Superhero shadow. Showtime. Practice as vocalize short phrase or Practice and talented skills has the invoker write a short phrase or word that summarizes a set of actions they have an advantage on. Cover everything broad. Again, we're going to do about around 3 different things. So we want to do two. We're going to do two. Ooh. Wow. 2. I can fucking make the right table. Jesus. We want. Mm. 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 Adds +3 to any adds a, actually I should say adds a what broad the cover we want to do let's think. We want to get some actually, okay, so let's do this right. So I select all of you, we go to 0.03. We select you, column 1, you, column 1, you, column 2. What are you at? 2. Cool. Table, put you there. We're just going to make some examples. So what would be some... Two. Gourmet. All right. I need examples. Just give me things. What do people do? Yeah, I love these pajamas. How do I switch to Supreme King Jadam or Supreme King Yuya for that matter? Let's see. Ow. Paint miniatures. Look, tabletop gamer, you're Bakura. How does it feel to be Bakura, a fucking nerd? Okay, let's think. Let's go to Yu-Gi-Oh characters. I want to learn more about. Let's just learn about some Yu-Gi-Oh characters. Why don't we? I love Yu-Gi-Oh characters. Let's see. I want to find okay, let's just find Yugi. Yugi Muto or Moto, depending on how you do. Yeah, I still have to remind myself that Yugi is also 5 foot tall. He is a literal fucking midget, and let's see. Wouldn't doubt. Who are you, Tristan? Yeah, he's gun nut. Boxing. Oh, like Jesse. Oh, fortune teller. He's 5 foot tall, but Joey's twice as fucking. mm. Mm. Let's see. If you're a businessman, what are you good at? Well, obviously you're good at business, money, and let's think. Nerd. Actually, delinquent. That's a good one. Okay. Let's get some more in here. Rock star. Everyone likes being a rock star. Rock star. Let's see. Oh, God. What's your ability? Dangerous activities. Let's see. We got musician. Romina's the best girl in this franchise. Well, let's look at who Romina is. I don't know who that is. Let's see. Duelist Kingdom. He uses mostly water-based cards. There's a fucking harpoon at the problem. Hey, Joey. Hey, Joey. What does Joey do? Yeah, Joey gets attacked by Ra, which is always a statement that you always got to remember is an actual... Duke, let's see. I made my own card game because I'm a fucking loser. Let's see. Let's see. Do we have any Yu-Gi-Oh anime characters? We got Kaiba, Domino, Atlantis, Tournament Duelists. Let's go to... Let's bring up Jaden. Jaden, I need you. Said no one literally ever. Jaden's 5'5". Alright, I can respect it. Jaden's still like a dwarf, but... Let's see, do we have anything about Jaden? Let's see, do we have anything fun about Jaden? I guess we can do, what the fuck is this? What? Oh! Oh! What? Oh man, I didn't know this was real. I didn't know this was here. Holy shit, this is awesome. I don't know if any of you can see this, but oh man, that's kind of cool. We have to remember that. Whoa! mm. Mm. Let's see. Jaden has no life outside of dueling. Jaden in space. Oh my god. Chaz! Don't worry, everyone. It's me, my friend Chaz. Let's see. GX characters. Bastion Masawa. Name's Bastion Masawa. The neglect of his characters. The entire joke is that he's not useful. His name is fucking Cyrus. I forgot his stupid name is Cyrus. I forgot his name is fucking Cyrus, but it's spelled in the stupidest way possible. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, he's a professional duelist. Oh, God. No, 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 I'm losing my fucking mind. Fortune teller, do it for Dio. Mm. Mm. There we go. Put deception in there. We can do 2 more, everyone. Let's get 2 more in here. Let's think. Card game, no lifer. What would you call a card game, no lifer? Oh. Mm. Guard games, other card games, Invoker. Mm. Which is, the worst part is, like, this would still be a valuable thing to put in, where, like, yeah, I'm a businessman, I know how to do business. That is, like, arguably less useful. Like, that, I think, is the worst part about it. Is like, I guess we do journalist. Mm. No, deception. All right, there we go. We'll use these as our basic examples. No, Pat, calling it snooping isn't very nice. I don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. 1, 2, 7, 2. There's probably some more I could do, so but we're going to do it. So, Let's see, a skill, use of skills. A skill set is a series of actions or abilities. Situation. These are providing practice skills, talented skills, and enabler skills. There we go. So, enabler skill. Enabler skills are unique as they do not offer. No bonus, no positive modifiers or reroll. No positive modifiers or rerolls. Instead, an enabler grants they possess you. Let's see, should they intersect? And others want it. More money than they could ever spend. Let's see. So, okay, so absurd wealth. Cyborg from the future. Let's think. Let's think. Do we have any? Let's see. We got an alien. Actually, I know what we can do. You are from Orth. You're from the Alter World. Let's see. Do we have any other absurd bullshit that we could put in? Oh, What does the burning soul do? It just lets you duel better. Why? Because you have a burning soul. Let's see. I'm trying to think of some way to fit Tenno into this, where they possess their pretender instead. Transformation. I think we could fit in. I think we could fit in one. Let's see. Can we fit in? We could fit in maybe two more, and they have to be simple. Clear Mind. Is this a Yu-Gi-Oh reference? That's something I always have to that's something I always have to notice. Like, is this a Energy? Ah, yes. How can I forget? It's Energy. It's dual energy. Actually, I know what we can do. Click the video, no. I can't just keep clicking on 5D videos. Ah, yes, you achieved Chim. Let's see, they can visit Orth in their dreams. Effectively, the wake walking is literally you're waking up from the dream to visit Orth. Because that's the entire joke, is that Earth is the dreamlands to the Emperor. Let's think. We need one more. One more completely stupid thing. Let's think. I mean, there's got to be one from the more recent ones, right? Let's look at Vrains and Sevens. Yuga Oda was a 5th grader at Goda 7th Elementary. Yeah, the guy is like, I want to make my own format. make my own format to do things. I'm just like, that kid, that's not how this shit works. You can't just declare you have a new format and just have it. Vrains, that's the one with the god kid with the stupider hair. Ugh. Yeah, this fucking... like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Characters usually have pretty dumb hairs. I'm not gonna lie. Dinosaur women? Dino DNA. Ah, you achieved Chim. Dino DNA. Yeah, we can do Dino DNA. Actually, There we go. There we go. We can now do... You can now make your very own Yu-Gi-Oh! Characters. So, we understand how skill sets work now. Now we get to the really fun part. We get to do archetypes. Let's see. Plot point in GX to me. Yes. And Yuga did it. It did. He became a terrorist. Oh jeez. Oh no. People are posting. People are shit posting again. How does this keep happening? B team of GX is really good in general. Oh jeez. Okay, let's see. So, actually, no. Wait a second. I never actually stated how many skills you get. Shit. Okay, so maybe I need to define how many skills you get. The skill set. I think we've got enough. Don't have a lot of room to work with here. Let's see. Well, what if we do 1, 2, 3? Okay. Okay. Each invoker. it's tight, but okay, we can make that work. Narc didn't find. The situation they find them, and the situation they find themselves in. Each archetype. Let's see. An archetype will grant a special ability. Let's see. An archetype will grant a special ability. Influences the evoker's deck, game plan, or their life. That's really it. Like, just choose an archetype. You get one archetype. Actually. Now, if I want to do this in a creative way, there's a couple ways to do this in creative ways, but we're not going to be creative right now. We're going to be very boring. Because boring gets shit done. Okay, so let's just write out what they are. So we have sponsor, Archon. Actually, I should say no. It's the sponsor, the collector, the Archon, the mentalist, the herald, the inheritor, the trailblazer, the casual, the roadie. How do you word this? How would you word you? You're going to get a practiced and a challenge and a talent skill right off the bat. That's just your... Actually, no, we can give you a souped up talent. You're getting 2 skill. You're getting 2 more skill sets. But not normal skill, but not extreme skills. You get an enabler skill for free. What am I looking? How do we refer? What do we refer to you as? Because the entire entire idea for them is like you are blatantly like a psychic. You are the guy with a special power that nobody else has. I guess we can just call it the supernatural. Let's see. So if we do this right, we actually no, we need to put you to the right. We do the name, we do a description, we do then here we would add in the special effect. I'm going to do this as Gideon Roman. We're going to bump you up to 17, 15. Actually, no. Let's see. And they gladly have taken up the challenge. If we make you squarey. Let's see. One. There we go. This extends to further variations of their pretender as well. That's the big thing. Okay, so we select all of you. Oh well. They begin with let's see. There we go. It may not be a lifestyle for them, but it's fun enough. There we go. And then we do collector. Mm. 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 Polychromes. Polychromes are super rares. Don't matter. Let's see. With the power of a kid on the roof with binoculars, I can read your mind. Welcome to being a mentalist, being like, oh my god, I'm reading him. I'm reading him. Let's see, the collector. Mm. 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 Yep, that is their ability is to just have better cards than other people because that's their thing. Mm. 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 Let's see, is their new best friend a pretender? Mm. Working together, nothing stands. Mm. Working together, nothing stands in their way. Then we grab you, heart of the cards. Mm. 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 So let's actually do during the main phase. Mm. Actually, before the draw phase. Before. Mm. Mm. Fuck. Game flow, that would be yeah. So at the draw phase, the Herald let's see. At the draw phase, the Herald may declare they are relying on the heart of the card, searching their coat for any card of their choice. Then drawing it. Yep. That's their entire gimmick. They there you go. Once per match at the draw phase, you just say, I believe in the heart of the cards, and you just draw whatever the fuck you want. Let's see. There we go. The Inheritor. That's the Inheritor's gimmick is Mm. Mm. Draws 2 cards from a card pack. Mm. Mm. Let's see, and 3 cards in a booster box. Let's see. Mm. Mm. Fuck, what was PHP called? PFP, oh, mm. 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 Yeah, they will add plus 5 pack filler point. And then, there we go. So, effectively, how I plan on handling leveling up, or quote-unquote getting better at things, is that you are going to be cracking a pack or getting a booster box. When you crack a pack, the idea is, hey, you crack a pack and you get a handful of cards, and you're like, oh, cool. You get to make a card at that point. You get to custom make your very own card, and you can add it to your deck. That's cracking a pack. Then you're going to have pack filler points, PFP. All a pack filler point really is allowing you to gamble. That's all that it is. You just get more gamble. And you can spend pack filler points on doing things. How do I want to do them yet? Don't know. I've got a few ideas. But the idea what I want to have happen is you crack a pack, you get a card you want, but you can say, oh, well, here's a bunch of random shit that may or may not be actually useful for me. That's just pack fillers. Things that I can afford to get whenever I want. The Inheritor just gets more random bullshit cards that he may never use, he just wants them. Because that's the joke. Joey is considered an Inheritor because his deck isn't the best. However, it doesn't need to be the best. All that needs to do is be interesting. Mentalist. So, and planning 3 steps ahead is easy. So, the Mentalist. Anytime during the turn. Actually, no. Let's see that we do. Oh god, I'm hitting every wrong button. That was weird. Read the enemy. Read the enemy. There we go. The Mentalist's ability is, you guessed it, blatant cheating. They just get to cheat because it's just being an ass. Mm. 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 Isn't. Mm. Ding ding. Hello, phone. What's up? Yes, I understand, Mama. Let's see. This is the perfect life. Shame the whole invoker thing isn't that much of is it? How does it even play? Mm. 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 There you go. If you want to play Tristan, you play a roadie. You don't really give a shit about what's going on. You're just like, hell, that's kind of neat. That's kind of a neat thing. I don't really care. Let's see. The... Mm. 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 The sponsor. Let's see, actually, we want to do, oh, let's see. This one possesses one of the Imperial Regalia cards. Let's see, before a duel begins. Supernatural. Let's see. This amazing power, this gift. Possesses a unique enabler skill with a unique supernatural element. Daredevil dueling. Daredevil dueling is the best part of Invoker. Let's see. Has a unique skill set. Must be associated with the seasonal gimmick. Must be associated with the seasonal gimmick. All right. There we go. We've got all of our archetypes. You can now play all of these archetypes. 2 of them have abilities, like pretty blatant ones. Others are more, hey, we're augmenting the deck. We're doing things that way. Okay. All right. I'm feeling pretty good. Because with this done, that means we are done here. What we need to do is create our deck, which I am going to most likely do tomorrow. Hey, what does that mean? It means that I am quite literally going to just copy and paste a bunch of things. What it's going to be is me copy and pasting a lot of this. It's not going to be too exciting. It's not going to be too fun. It's just going to be very time consuming. I might do it on stream, I might not, depends on how I'm feeling. Luckily, I've got this done, and so this is something I don't have to worry about right now. But, alright, I'm going to call it there. It's late, and I have to go over games tonight. It's great. So, big things going on. What's going on? Tomorrow there will be no video. But we're having a stream on Saturday. We're having a big stream on Saturday for N2C number 4. Hopefully everyone enjoys that one, because it's going to be a little bit weird. We got some weird games going on. Let's see. Friday, I plan on really doubling down. We might do a Notepad Must Die just to see how far we can get in this game. It's just going to be a lot, not going to lie. But I'm feeling like it doesn't seem very big, but we've done a lot of pre-work on this game, and because we did a lot of pre-work, this is going real fucking smooth. And I like it when things go really smooth. But yeah, this is why pre-work is important, people. You know, you gotta do that. You gotta do that pre-work. If things go according to plan, and I do mean if things go according to plan, we will be doing this. We'll be finishing this next week. Then we'll be moving on to Borzoi. I do plan most likely tomorrow to stream Inscription, the ending of Inscription, so be there if you want. I have to wait till it's dark because it is a horror game. After that, I might put out a poll. I might put out a poll for people, see what people want to do next for when it comes to Vidya games. I got a couple ideas. I've got a couple good ones, a couple bad ones. See what people are looking for. We might just be playing something really chillax. Maybe we'll just play a little bit relaxed, talk, have a little bit of a Q&A session. I don't know. That's the fun part, everyone. So, thank you all. Godspeed, good luck. and I will see you all on the other side.